Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are absolutely fine. Now, today I'm going to discuss the question answers of the chapter The Magic Pot. Last day we have discussed the reference to the contexts, right? Now, today I'm going to dictate the question answers. Those who have the notebook with you, you can write it now, and those who don't have, you can write it afterwards, and I will send the snapshot of the question answers through the app. Okay, so let's start. Give the heading The Magic Pot. Today's date is what? 8th July 2020, 0806-2020. Okay, give the heading The Magic Pot. Comprehension B. Answer these questions. First, you will write on the right hand side top CW, today's date. In the middle, the magic pot. Then comprehension. Then B. Answer these questions. Okay, please write neatly. I want neat work. Question number 1. Who was Subhadatta and why did his legs tremble with fear? Who was Subhadatta and why did his legs tremble with fear? Those who have the book with you, please write the question from the book. Those who have the book with you, please write the question from the book. Okay, please see and write. Who was Subhadatta and why did his legs tremble with fear? Who was Subhadatta and why did his legs tremble with fear? Or you can do another thing. You can leave some lines for the questions. You can write the questions afterwards. You can write the answers now. Okay, so let's start. Subhadatta was a poor woodcutter who lived in Pataliputra, full stop. Subhadatta was a poor woodcutter who lived in Pataliputra, full stop. Subhadatta's legs trembled in fear because he was afraid of the yakshas. Very easy answer. Subhadatta was a poor woodcutter who lived in Pataliputra. Subhadatta, Subhadatta. Subhadatta was a poor, PWR, poor, woodcutter, 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 POOR, poor, woodcutter, WOODCUTTER, woodcutter. Subhadatta was a poor woodcutter who lived in Pataliputra, PATALIPUTRA, Pataliputra. Subhadatta's legs trembled in fear because he was afraid of the yakshas. Subhadatta's legs trembled in fear because he was afraid of the yakshas. Next question. Why did Subhadatta go with the yakshas? Why did Subhadatta go with the yakshas? Why did Subhadatta go with the yakshas? Subhadatta went with the yakshas. Answer. Subhadatta went with the yakshas because they seemed kind and they offered him work and promised that he would be well rewarded and would never go hungry again. I've written the answers from the book only. Subhadatta went with the yakshas. Subhadatta went with the yakshas because Subhadatta went with the yakshas because they seemed kind. They seemed kind. SEEMED. 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 Seemed kind. And they offered him work. And they offered, OFFERED, offered him work, 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 and promised, PROMISED, promised that he would be well rewarded and would never go hungry again. Subhadatta went with the Yakshas because they seemed kind and they offered offered him work offered him work and promised promised that he would be well rewarded, well rewarded, rewarded, and would never go hungry again, and would never go hungry again. Full stop. Next, question number 3. What reward did he get for his hard work? What reward did he get for his hard work? What reward did he get for his hard work? Question mark. Answer. Subhadatta got the magic pot. Subhadatta got the magic pot. Subhadatta got the magic pot from the Yakshas. From the Yakshas. From the Yakshas. Subhadatta got the magic pot from the Yakshas as a reward for his hard work. You can see the question and write the answer. Subhadatta got the magic pot from the Yakshas as a reward for his hard work. Subhadatta got the magic pot from the Yakshas as a reward for his hard work. Full stop. Question number 4. What did Subhadatta do with the reward? What did Subhadatta do with the reward? What did Subhadatta do with the reward? Answer. Subhadatta took the magic pot home. Subhadatta took the magic pot home to his wife and children. To his wife and children. To his wife and children. Again, I am repeating from the first. Subhadatta took the magic pot home to his wife and children. Full stop. He used it to produce. He used it to produce. Produce. He used it to produce clothes. He used it to produce clothes. 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 And jewels. 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 Subhadatta took the magic pot home to his wife and children. Full stop. He used it to produce clothes and jewels. He used it to produce clothes and jewels. Full stop. Then he used it to produce a feast for his neighbors. After full stop, then he used it. Then he used it to produce a feast. To produce, produce, to produce a feast for his neighbors. Neighbors, neighbors. He used it to produce clothes and jewels. Full stop. Then he used it to produce a feast for his neighbors. I'm again repeating from the first. Subhadatta took the magic pot home to his wife and children. Full stop. He used it to produce clothes and jewels. Full stop. Then he used it to produce a feast for his neighbors. Feast spelling is F-E-A-S-T, feast. Complete. Number 5. This answer is comparatively bigger than the other ones. Describe what happened during the feast. Describe what happened during the feast. Describe what happened during the feast. Answer. During the feast, comma. During the feast, F-E-A-S-T, feast, comma. During the feast, comma. Subhadatta's, apostrophe S after Subhadatta. Subhadatta's neighbors kept asking him how he could buy such good food. During the feast, comma, Subhadatta's neighbors, apostrophe S. During the feast, comma, Subhadatta's neighbors kept asking him how he could buy such good food, full stop. Subhadatta was unable to keep the secret. Subhadatta was unable to keep the secret. Subhadatta was unable to keep the secret, S-E-C-R-E-T, secret. And finally, brought, B-R-O-U-G-H-T, brought out the pot and began to boast about it, B-O-A-S-T, boast. Again, I am repeating from the first. During the feast, comma, Subhadatta's, apostrophe S. Subhadatta, then put apostrophe and then S. Subhadatta's neighbors, N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R-S, neighbors, kept asking him how he could, C-O-U-L-D, could buy, B-U-Y, buy, such, S-U-C-H, such good food, G-O-O-D, good, food, F-O-O-D, food, good food, full stop. Subhadatta was unable, U-N-A-B-L-E, unable to keep the secret, S-E-C-R-E-T, secret, the secret, S-E-C-R-E-T, secret, and finally, F-I-N-A-L-L-Y, finally, brought, B-R-O-U-G-H-T, brought out the pot and began to boast about it, B-O-A-S-T, boast. Subhadatta was unable to keep the secret and finally brought, B-R-O-U-G-H-T, brought out the pot and began to boast about it, full stop. Subhadatta was unable to keep the secret and finally brought out the pot, brought, B-R-O-U-G-H-T, brought out the pot and began to boast about it, full stop. As he danced, D-A-N-C-E-D, past tense, as he danced around with the pot, comma, it slipped from his hands. It slipped, S-L-I-P-P-E-D, slipped from his hands and broke, B-R-O-K-E, broke. Again, as he danced around with the pot, it, comma, it slipped, S-L-I-P-P-E-D, slipped from his hands and broke, full stop. Soon after, comma, it vanished, V-A-N-I-S-H-E-D, vanished. It vanished, comma, and he was left regretting his foolishness. Soon after, comma, it vanished, V-A-N-I-S-H-E-D, past tense, vanished, comma, and he was left, L-E-F-T, left, regretting, R-E-G-R-E-T-T-I-N-G, regretting, R-E-G-R-E-T-T-I-N-G, regretting, R-E-G-R-E-T-T-I-N-G, TTING, regretting his foolishness. FOOLISHNESS. Foolish, then ness. Very easy. Foolishness. I'm repeating the answer once again from the beginning. During the feast, Subhadatta's neighbors kept asking him how he could buy such good food. Full stop. Subhadatta was unable to keep the secret and finally brought out the pot and began to boast about it. Full stop. As he danced around with the pot, it slipped from his hands and broke. Full stop. Soon after it vanished, and he was left regretting his foolishness. And he was left regretting his foolishness. And he was left regretting his foolishness. Now, those who have written the answers while I was dictating, very good. Please try to take dictation in this way only at home also. Ask your parents to give dictation and you write it in this way. It will help you. Okay, those who have not, please, I'm going to send the snapshot. You copy down the questions and answers also. Okay, and those who have got the notebooks, please start writing in your school notebooks. Okay, no more for today. We are going to meet in the next class. And one more thing, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, enjoy learning. Thank you.